As I'm sure we're all very well aware, the GTA Online character creation is something else. I mean, what are these characters? These characters look horrendous. I don't know what drugs whoever made this originally in GTA Online was on, but it must have been the good ones, because it is damn near impossible to make a good looking character in GTA Online. Now, if you spend a lot of time, there are ways you can make some decent looking characters, but I would say the character creation in GTA Online is very, very underwhelming. Red Dead Online, the recent Rockstar title, it got a little bit better, but still, it was very hard to get some good looking characters unless you worked a lot of the sliders. It was just not very user friendly. I would say that's probably the biggest complaint with it. You could make some good characters. I mean, here's a couple. Like, there's some really cool things I've seen with Red Dead Online characters, but it wasn't the easiest thing to do. With GTA 6, however, are things gonna be different this time? That's what I want to talk about in today's GTA 6 video. So what I actually want to do in this video is go back through the trailer 1, because I mean, of course, that's the only thing we really know about GTA 6 right now, and take a look at some of the NPCs, because I think that'll give us a pretty good idea of what to expect regarding, character customization in GTA 6 Online. And I think there's no better frame in trailer 1 than the beach frame, just to see, like, there's so many NPCs in this frame. Now, unfortunately, none of them are like super like highly detailed, because we're a little bit further away from a lot of them. But in this scene, there's a good chunk of variation between body types, height, hairstyles, skin color, all that sort of stuff. Even on some of the NPCs closer to us, you can see there's like a decent amount of like tattoo variety. The guy running is jacked. The girl next to him is also very, very fit. But then there are people in this scene that aren't as fit. Now, I do just want to preface before we get any further, just because we do see this sort of stuff on NPCs doesn't necessarily mean it'll, make its way into the character creation. There was a lot of stuff in GTA 5, at least, that you could do and see on NPCs that you just didn't have access to on your character. Hopefully Rockstar realizes, like, it's not the greatest thing. If an NPC can have certain things, like my character should be able to have those certain things. Yeah, this is a great little scene here. And actually, the last thing I'll mention is the height disparity between certain NPCs. The two women on the left, you can see one is shorter. The man in the middle is actually slightly taller, it looks like, than the woman to the right of him. And I do hope that's probably one of the biggest things they change in GTA 6 Online. I hope all the characters aren't the same height. NPCs, it looks like, will be different heights, but I hope we'll be able to change how short our character is or how tall our character is. And as far as body types, I mean, this is the scene where the chubby guy was running from the cops. You could see all of his stuff jiggling. I also hope, that's another thing, I do hope we get that level of customization. Like, if my guy wants to be super fat, let me make him super fat. If I want to make a skinny person, let me make a skinny person. That's probably my number one thing. I just want Rockstar to give us freedom to do literally, like, sort of whatever we want with our characters. At least to an extent. Like, I don't want an 8-foot tall fat guy. That just doesn't make sense. But to an extent, make it reasonable. And hopefully the San Andreas sort of working out system comes back into this game, because that could be another cool way. If you don't work out, or maybe if you just eat fast food, I don't know if that's too realistic, but maybe your character just slowly gets more fat and fat over time. But in addition to the height, I do hope we get a lot more body variety, because of course that was lacking in both GTA Online and Red Dead Online. And in this scene, I just wanted to throw this in here just because, again, on that same sort of topic, I also hope it maybe is more specific to certain body parts that you can change, not just overall, hey, I want to be bigger or skinnier. In this particular scene on the left, you can see some of the women are a little bit thicker than others. And like I said, if NPCs have this variety, it would be really nice if our characters that we create could have this variety. If you want to have thick thighs, go ahead and have thick thighs, right? But again, that should be up to the player to an extent, because of course people will get a little crazy with that sort of stuff. But these are the sort of improvements I hope for in the character creation. We'll look at a couple more screenshots from the trailer. Of course, we have these two people. For all my bald people out there, looks like hopefully we get a really good bald haircut rather than the one in GTA Online, which was not really bald. Also, he has a nice beard, so hopefully we get a lot more beard variety. God, that was the one thing that drove me crazy with GTA Online. The beards look terrible. So hopefully we get more beards. I mean, we should, but right. Hopefully we get better beards. Beards maybe that could grow like they did in RDR2. I actually don't remember if RDR Online had the beard and hair growth that single player had, but also the other character has, you could see some details on his face, like dimples or whatever that is. Maybe they give us that level of customization as well. You can add freckles, you know, just again to make your character more unique. And going back to the body variety, I mean, we have a big dude right there next to a skinny guy. You can also see in the back, kind of to an extent, it almost looks like the guy has like a dad bod, right? Chubby little stomach. And of course, the most GTA Online-esque character we saw in the trailer was the guy getting arrested with all the tattoos. I'm sure as far as tattoos go, there'll be a absolute ton you can add to your character. So that'll be cool to see. But also just the dyed hair, like that was something you could do in GTA Online. It never really looked like good, in my opinion. Here, I think that looks very, very good, very realistic. So as far as the characters and NPCs we've seen so far, if they transfer a lot of that stuff into the GTA 6 Online character creation, I mean, I think we'll be pretty good to go. I do hope, and we're going to look at some Red Dead Online footage here. I do hope they remove the whole like choose your heritage thing. It's a cool idea, but as we've seen in both GTA Online and Red Dead Online, it just makes things so overly complicated. As we saw at the beginning, like you could make some really great looking characters in Red Dead Online, but it just took so long. It was so convoluted. All of these different options they had, you had to literally spend hours probably to actually make something good. You can see this is, I think, the first time I ever played Red Dead Online, like years ago. This character doesn't look great. Like maybe it's fitting of the Red Dead Online times, right? Back in 1900s, but it's not a great looking character by any means. So I think that's another thing that Rockstar definitely should fix and improve. Another thing I've seen mentioned is face scanning. This was something I think that was added in NBA, the 2K series. Basically, I guess through a webcam of some sort, you can scan your face and then put it on your character in the game, which is a really cool idea. Now, I've also seen a ton of memes that it doesn't exactly work properly and it's very, very buggy and it results in some very interesting characters. But NBA 2K is owned by Take-Two, which also owns Rockstar. So maybe, you know, hey, they talk to each other. Hey, can we, use your face scanning technology? Maybe we get to see something like that in GTA 6 Online. That could be kind of cool. You could put yourself in the game. Not sure if a lot of people would want that, but that would be a really cool option in addition to like an actual normal character creation screen. And here's a picture. I would imagine this is from some sort of game development engine. I don't know if this is Unreal Engine or something, but this right here, if they could just polish this and make this UI look a lot nicer, would be like the ultimate character creation. You literally could have options to change everything. Maybe that's too much. I don't know if, people really want to go that in detailed, but as someone who loves making characters in various games, when you can do that, I spend a lot of time doing that sort of stuff because it's just fun to do for me to have like your own unique character in the game. If they did something like this, that would be like amazing. That would probably make it one of the best character creations of all time. But let us know in the comments actually what your guys' thoughts on that. Like, are you someone who dives deep into the character creation? Do you spend a lot of time with it, or do you just say randomize it until you get a nice one and just go on your way? The last thing I want to do here regarding character creation is actually just scroll through. There's a subreddit actually people made that show off their Red Dead Online characters, and I just wanted to scroll through this because you could actually get an idea maybe of some of the character ideas you'll be able to do in GTA 6 Online. So if we get another significantly, better upgrade from this, then I think we'll be doing just fine when it comes to GTA 6 Online character creation. But again, I do hope they just make it a little bit, easier to access, because I'm sure these are the top posts. I'm sure these really good looking characters took these people hours upon hours to actually create. But of course, look, we're still about a year-ish, maybe a year and a half away from the game coming out. Hopefully we get a lot more information. It probably won't happen until sometime next year. But when it comes to GTA 6 Online, I think this is one of my big hopes for the game, that they improve the character creation. But again, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, does anyone want a voiced character in GTA 6 Online? Is that too much? Maybe. But I think it would be actually really nice if our characters could speak and actually interact with the world, unlike GTA Online where they just nod their head every time. But that's going to do it for today's GTA 6 video. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.